It's your boy Raul TV, Team R for you. Well, we're back again in the garage, and what we're doing this time around is we're gonna get on with it because no messing about. Really busy day. We're gonna change the alternator on a 2010, 2009, 2010 kind of thing. Audi A3 2-litre TDI. There it is. The one that I replaced the clutch on. Remember, check that video out as well. Give me a like and thumbs up on that one. And yeah, no time to mess about. Let's do it. Let's go. First things first, guys, we're going to take the battery leads off. You can take both of them off if you want. Take one off. Make sure the battery leads off because we're going to be messing about with the wiring and everything. So make sure the battery leads are off. If these are not coded, if it's got aftermarket stereo in, you don't need to worry about it. If it's got a standard stereo inside it, they're not coded anyway. So happy days, let's go for it. Alright guys, I've sent the car up on the ramp. What you could do is, if you're doing it on the floor, just take this wheel off. Gives you a lot of room. I'm not going to take the wheel off, I'm just going to leave it there because I can get underneath it and gain access to it this way. I'm going to take this cover off. If you want to take the corner cover off as well, I'm going to take that cover off as well. And yeah, let's do it. Right guys, I've got this corner cover off, bottom cover is off as well. What we're going to do now is, you can see that there moving. That tensioner, we'll swing it back and then take the belt off. And this one, not the easiest alternator in the world. I'll explain why. And yeah, we'll go from there. But first things first, we need to slacken that. I think it's a 16 mil. Just 1 minute. 16 mil. Go clockwise. So we're gonna go clockwise to slacken it, as you can see there, clockwise. Get your other hand on it, take that belt off, and yeah, we'll go from there. Right, the belt is off, as you can see there. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this pipe off. Dead easy, Jubilee clip here, little clip there, which we just flick that off, that pipe comes off. That's going to get out of the way. There we have it, that pipe is off. Next job for us guys, this pipe here, this needs to come off, okay? So we need to take that Torx off. Torx 25 or 30, take that one off. There's another one which I can't even show you guys. It's impossible to show you guys, which is buried in there somewhere. I don't know if you can just make it out there. Oh yeah, just about there, just there. If you follow this pipe like that, and it's just there. We need to take that one off as well. There we have it. That bolt is off there, that Torx 30. Another one which is buried in there, I don't think you can even make it out. It's impossible for me to show you guys, but it's in there. Check my other videos out. I'm sure I've done one of these as well. Another one in there, just there. You can make it out through that gap there. I'll point it out. That's off as well. We're going to send the car down, take the other end of that pipe off, and hopefully that should give us enough room to take the air conditioning pump off. Okay, this is the other end of the pipe. There's two Jubilee clips there, but what I would recommend is take it off the top one. Okay, sometimes they're facing that way, okay, then which means you have to take all this off, the air filter box off. Check my other video out, I'm sure it's facing that way, which I had to take all that out. On the, maybe it's the VW Golf or the Audi A3, or if I've done this one before, check it out. Type, put it in on YouTube, Raul TV alternator. And you know, if I've done this one before, it'll come up. Anyway, well, we're going to take this clip off, this Jubilee clip off here, right? And then we're just going to pull the pipe down. It should come straight down, and hopefully gives us enough access to the air conditioning compressor. And we'll take the air conditioning compressor off, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, the other end of that pipe is off. It's all freestyling, but it won't come out. The air conditioning compressor is still there in the way. So what we need to do is, I think that will give us, it's come down quite a bit. I moved this pipe out of the way as well, this radiator hose pipe, which goes over here. Took that one off, a little clip, you'll see it, just take that off. Shifted that out of the way. That's to give us a bit more room there. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave it there, and we'll see if I can take this air conditioning compressor off. 3 bolts. 13 millis, I think 13, yeah, 13 1. 2, and there's another one right there, 3. Take them off, and hopefully that should come down. Alright guys, sit rep. This bolt, to take this bolt off, no problem. This one on the top, no problem. The one round the back here, which is in there, round the back, can't get nothing on there because the fan's in the way, right? I can't even get the ratchet in there. So what I had to do is, I had to slacken the center mounting, the stabilized mounting, so that way, push the engine a little bit back, I can take that one off. That's the way I had to do it. That's the way you guys will have to do it as well. Right, okay, let's do it. Alright guys, now that we've got this one slightly out of the way, this pipe here is freestyling. There's a little switch there that goes on the boost sensor. Make sure you take that one off on the pipe here, side of the pipe. Take that off, that pipe is off. Happy days. Air conditioning compressor, what we're going to do with that one is, we can move that, shift that out of the way as well. This way or that way. We don't take the air conditioning compressor pipes off. We can just move that out of the way. Now we can get to the alternator. Let's take the alternator off, let's do it. Alright guys, as for the alternator, it's not rocket science. I mean, it's not the easiest alternator to get at, but we need to take this bolt off here, 13mm. There's another one in there, that hole there, where my finger's going in there now. I don't know if you can just make it out there. There's another one in there, 13mm. We need to take that one off as well. We'll go around the back here. There's a wiring bracket there, 8mm, take that off. We need to take the switches off, wiring plugs off, which is up there, 13mm. I can't really get my hands in there to point them out to you, but that one here, take that off, and there's a plug there, take that off, and then that's it. The alternator should come straight down. Right guys, this bolt here on the alternator, no problem. I've took that one off. It's hand tight. To get to the top one, which is just about there, you can make it out. I've slackened it and I'm taking it off, right? But to get to that one, we need to take this pipe off here. Right, this pipe here, which is here now. It goes across the front here, remember? This one here. We need to take that little clip off from there. Okay, take this little 10mm nut off. There's another bolt on the top. You have to move this pipe to the side, and now we can basically get our hands to the top there. Get my right hand onto it. And there we have it guys. One bolt off there. That bolt should come off as well. And yeah, we'll go from there. Alright guys, there we have it. The alternator is out. I'll be straight up honest with you, not for the faint-hearted this one. Really hard job to get the alternator out from there. Obviously it lives in there, and to get that alternator out from there, what it is, this pipe here, the air conditioning pipe, right, one of the pipes for the air conditioning, if that came off, the alternator comes off nice and easy. Okay, that was in the way, that bolt's not coming off. So if you can take that bolt off, take that bolt off. It's a Torx 40, and then that way, happy days, it comes off nice and easy. Because it didn't come off, obviously we had to take that mounting off anyway in the middle. I had to get my brother to bar it as much as he can. So basically, you can see the engine moving that way. You have to push it as much as you can that way, and literally millimeter, it was touching. As you can see, it's just touching the pipe, scrape the pipe, and come off this way. Right, that's it. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna refit it. Not refit that one. Get another one. Get the replacement one and fit it in reverse order. And yeah, we'll go from there. Let's go. All right, guys. There's the new one, second-hand new one. There's the old one. I'm not making it up. There we have it. Look. Yep. I wouldn't recommend you put a second-hand one on. I would put a brand new one on, but this guy, he's got a second-hand one, so we are going to fit this one. If it doesn't work, happy days, we'll do it again. So in reverse order, what we need to do is we need to get that one through there. I want to get my brother basically to push the engine to one side, and I'm just going to try refitting it this way. Let's do it. We've got the alternator back in there, as you can see, guys. It was a tight squeeze. We've got it in. I had to push the engine towards the back Obviously we took the centre mounting off, as you can see there. Right, pushed the engine towards the back of the car, and I had to slide it in there, the alternator. What we're going to do now, before we go bolting it on, I've just got it on there, as you can see there, just resting. I'm going to go around this side and get all the wiring, the 13mm wiring plug back on the ring on the ring side, and get the plug back on, and yeah, then we'll go bolting the alternator back up. Right guys, I've got this bolt back in there. Right, for the top bolt, as you can see there, I'm going to put the bolt through there. Okay. Right, and if I get a light, or if you look directly through this angle here with a light, you will see, just look through there, the alternator bolt will be sticking out this way. I cannot show you, it's that tight in there. I can't show you with the camera. I just can't. But there, you can just about make it out there. I'll point it out in there, the end of the bolt sticking out. And you'll see the alternator as well. When you come around to doing it, you'll see it. You'll line up, push the alternator this way. Yep. And then get the bolt lined up and just slide the bolt in. Let's do it, guys. Let's go. There we have it, guys. The both alternator bolts are on. One there, one in there. They're both tight. This one in there, see if you can make it out. I'm going to take the camera right in there. See if I can just show you guys. No, you can't. Just about there, as you can see there. So if I go inwards like that, it's just about there. Okay? So that's tight. The bottom one's tight. The wires are on. The plug's on. I'm going to put this pipe back on. This one. Onto there. Like that. Get the nut back on there. Get the flexi hose. Basically goes in there first. Just like that. That pipe is on. I'm going to put that nut back on. Tighten up on that one. Right, the next part, guys, we've got the alternator back bolted on and everything. What we're going to do is we're going to put this pipe back on. This one here, remember? We're going to put that one back on. And then we're going to put the air conditioning compressor on, because now, as you can see there, I can get that in there. No problem. No problem at all. Enough space there. It's going to go right onto there. So make sure we slide it in there. And we're going to bolt it up, and then, yeah, that's it. Right, guys, I've got the pipe up there. Okay, I've put the boost sensor on, which is a tight squeeze, but you have to get your hands in there like that and get the boost sensor plug back on, which I have there. Right, I'm going to connect the other end of this pipe on first before I go bolting everything on down here and everywhere. Make sure it's on the throttle housing first. Tighten it up on the, well, get it on the throttle housing, tighten it up on the throttle housing, and then go ahead and put these on. Bolt here, Torx 25 or 30, whatever it was. Same here as well. You can make it out now. There. And yeah, let's finish it off. Let's go. Alright guys, this pipe here, the other end is tight. I'm going to bolt it back on. Bolt it on here. That bolt in there. Put that one back on. Tighten up. Put the air conditioner. Well, I'll put the air conditioning compressor back on there, but I've not tightened up on it, as you can see there. I'm going to tighten up on the air conditioning compressor. Put that water hose back onto there. Yep. Get the fan belt on. Don't forget the mounting, the engine mounting in the middle. And basically finish the job off. Reverse order. Let's go. Home stretch. Let's do it. Right guys, there we have it. Everything is back on. The belt's back on, pipes back on. The alternator obviously is back on. Air conditioning compressor back on. The switch on the air conditioning compressor is back on, which is there. The boost sensor is back on. Everything is on. I'm going to send it down now. Put the battery leads back on and start it up. Hopefully it should be charging. and happy days, job done. That's it, guys. Job done. The marathon is over. It's not for the faint-hearted, this one. Like I mentioned, did I mention it? Not an easy alternator to do. Some of them are easy, but this one is slightly tricky. As you can see, it's charging some 14.4 volts. Absolutely fantastic. All I'm going to do now is we'll bank some water in it, because obviously we had to drain it. We took the hose pipe off, and obviously the water came out, coolant came out. We're going to re-top it up. I'm going to put the bottom cover back on. That's it, job done. All I'm going to say is like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button for me. I hope you can hear me, because I can't even hear myself with this diesel in the background. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button for me. Leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll see you guys soon.